Today is an important day because we bring together two families, the Garfinkles, who are kind and sweet and own real estate all over the country, and the Levys, who are kind and loud and own mugs from all over the country. That's not fair. My dad has like 100 baseball hats too.
In the years before John, I would look so forward to my family vacations. It was a time for my sister and I to bond. I watched everything she did and tried to distill the way a young lady should live her life. Over the years, I have kept a list of these teachings, which has eventually evolved into what I call Jamie's way. Number 1, brushing your teeth is not required before bed. Unpacking your suitcase, totally unnecessary. Being on time means being at least 15 minutes late. Dirty laundry, always on the floor. And number 5, sleeping with your blanket until you're 20 is totally acceptable. But I loved all these things, and before John, I really thought all these attributes made my sister the coolest person ever. But 4 years ago, Jamie came home one weekend and she brought this guy, and John was coming on our next vacation. All of a sudden, my roommate was stolen from me. At first, I was really upset, but I quickly learned that having my own room wasn't so bad. I realized that brushing your teeth before bed is part of good hygiene. Unpacking your suitcase makes things way easier. And that there are these things for dirty clothes called laundry bags. But as I got older, that list of teachings turned into a list of qualities that Jamie has that I hope to acquire one day. Jamie's got confidence. When Jamie walks into a room, she's a force to be reckoned with. Jamie's got style. From fashion to beauty, we all turn to her for advice. I've been doing so since I was in diapers. Jamie's got drive. Moving to New York 9 years ago and becoming the amazing working professional that she is now, she's accomplished so much, and I look forward to seeing her continue to fulfill all of her dreams. Most importantly, Jamie's got John. I hope to find someone that makes me as happy as John makes Jamie. As the wise Carrie Bradshaw once said, I am someone who is looking for love, real love, ridiculous, inconvenient, consuming, can't live without each other love, and I'm so glad you found yours. Please raise your glasses to the beautiful bride and handsome groom.
I have so many stories about being John's older brother. I didn't know where to begin. I can say he's an amazing brother, friend, incredibly selfless, and would drop everything at any moment to be there for you. But that would be a full lie. I don't think you could get John to pick you up at the airport if his job was to pick people up at the airport. And I think I speak for all of us when I say to Jamie, what are you thinking? This is a guy who considered charity work getting paid to be a newspaper delivery boy. This is a guy who Venmos you before he lends you money. This is a guy who doesn't look at the glass half full. This is a guy who looks at the glass as dumb and the person who made it an idiot, and whoever bought it probably overpaid for it. This is a guy who asks more questions than Ice-T on Law & Order. When I think about you guys really are the perfect couple. I mean, what other couple can fight with each other while also fighting with their Uber driver at the same time? Guys, I don't think I can really express how much I really love both of you together and separate. You two getting married today is making so many people happy, but especially me. I'm so proud of my little brother and what you've accomplished. I may have told you to move out to LA, but you're the one who created an amazing career, and I love telling people you're a hotshot agent. And when they say, will he read my script? I can confidently say, no way in hell.
Jamie, from the first time I laid my eyes on you at our mutual friend's birthday party in Central Park on a rainy day in May 2013, I knew you were special. Maybe it was your bright green eyes or your big smile, or maybe it was the fact that you recognized my University of Colorado hat and immediately said, my parents live in Boulder. You had me at Boulder. When I found out you were from Virginia, I knew my dad would love that there was now a Southerner that he could talk about the Civil War to. I knew you were a keeper when on our first date you drank the same giant beer that I did, not knowing then that you didn't even like beer. Your enthusiasm for life is contagious. You're the most loving, caring, warm, generous, and positive person I know. And it is something that I like to think has rubbed off of me during the course of our relationship. From my parents, I like to think I have an idea what makes a successful marriage, a set of promises and compromises a couple makes to one another. With that said, I promise to always be the logistics guy and the one who yells at the airline and hotel when they mess something up. I promise to let you keep blanks, or what our cleaning lady calls the rag that is always on the bed. I promise to always allow you to wear your gray outfits every night. I promise to not judge your Zara shopping sprees. I promise to always have cash. I promise to let you pick the restaurants. I promise to let you pretend you are good with directions. I promise to be a sounding board for you when you have a bad day. I promise to always push you out of your comfort zone. I promise to motivate you to go to the gym. I promise to lay on the couch with you and let you watch hours upon hours of The Bachelor on Monday nights, even during football season. I promise to say yes first. And lastly, I promise to always be your side through good and bad. Thank you for making this day, weekend, and the last 4 years the best years of my life. I can say with certainty that I love you more every day we are together, and I can't wait to spend forever with
you. John, from the moment we met, I remember thinking that this must be too good to be true. I love that you are caring and passionate about life and about your career. I love how important family is to you, not only your own but mine. I love that you are goofy and weird and nobody else knows it. I love that you are smart and curious, always up to speed on current events, and a wealth of knowledge on just about everything. Although sometimes you need a fact check or two. I love that no matter how stubborn you are, you always put me first. Somehow in the most crowded of places, you always make me feel like the only girl in the world. You just get me, and there's no one else in the world I would rather spend my life with. I vow to a life full of adventure, family, and love. I promise to respect you, challenge you, and encourage you. I vow to stand by you during the good and the bad, to be a loving and loyal wife, mother, and friend. I vow to dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you in whatever life brings. Life is unpredictable, but if there's one thing I know for certain, it has and will always be you.
If I go dark, you go dark. If you go light, I'll go light. If I got you, babe, I'll get through, babe. If you start to drown, I'll go down on the knees, all around. If I got you, babe, I'll get through, babe.
On your table, John and Jamie, is an invisible wood box with 2 pairs of magic eyeglasses inside. The glasses have a special zoom feature that will enable you to put in perspective everyday irritations, like long lines, sold-out concerts, delayed flights, infuriating coworkers, and yes, even each other's annoying habits. They'll help you recognize that that's just the small stuff, and to take a bigger view of life. They'll help you remember that everything material eventually fades, and that your love for each other is more important than money, a job, or any object. They'll help you to be kinder to yourself and then ultimately to each other. Look through these glasses. Remember to make the most of every day, to live with a fair amount of spontaneity, to enjoy the quiet, small moments in life, live in the now, and seize the day.
May you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. L'chaim.
you wherever you journey, and may God bless you with the greatest of all blessings, the blessing of peace. And we say, Amen.
Your version of a threesome is you two yelling at each other and a stranger at the same time.